Here we are, friends. Another episode of what's this show called again?
The movie is CRUELLA.
No, this is another episode of Jessica and Josiah movie review. We have a special guest, my little cousin Addison. So today, you guys, we watched the movie Cruella de Vil on Disney Plus. And I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna let one of you guys. It was a great movie.
CRUELLA.
It was a great movie. From beginning to end, it had action, adventure, suspense.
I was on the edge of my seat, actually. Go ahead, Disney.
It had a twist.
Go ahead, Disney. Disney did good with this one.
There was a plot twist. The fashions were phenomenal.
They were. The looks was popping. She did it.
Whoever designed that.
The plot twist. I was a little bit leery about spending $30 on Disney Plus, but it was well worth the coins. Oh, also, disclaimer, if you have not watched the movie yet, go watch Cruella de Vil first, then come back here. It's going to be some spoiler alerts. Okay, Addison, what did you think? Did you like the movie?
I did.
What did you like about the movie?
From the very beginning, like Jessica said, there's a lot going on. Cause if you see, I just loved everything about it. And in the first part, the baby, not the first absolute part
when she was born.
That I was kind of laughing at that.
She had a crazy childhood. Josiah, what did you think?
Yeah.
First of all, I would put it like this. I look at 101 Dalmatians completely different now. I think Cruella is not a bad guy. In my book, she's not a bad guy no more. After watching this, it made me that she's not a bad guy because just looking at her story explains brought everything. Now, I don't get how the plot, I get why she didn't like the dogs in the original because the movie explained why she didn't like the dogs in the cartoon. But now, moving forward, they gotta make a part 2 to this. This can't go out with a part 1.
I thought the cartoon was the dog had 101 Dalmatians, and I thought just the dogs followed her around. I thought
she didn't like him, or she was trying to get rid of him, or something like.
She treated him mean.
Right.
Now I have to go back to that.
But it makes sense. And we watched the movie Cruella. It makes sense why the cartoon where she didn't like the dogs because the dogs is part of her trauma that she had, and then when she found out that this lady was her mom, spoiler alert.
Well, we already said it was gonna be some spoilers.
Yeah, so when she found out that was her mom, and her mom killed her actual mom, and then she found out it was her real mom, and the dog ate the chain that gave her wealth. It makes sense. But go ahead.
And the best part to me was just
she slayed right there. Yeah. She slayed right
the fashions.
There. She slayed them fashions. I give it to her.
She had on everything white, and then she got a match, and just lit the white part on fire.
And it was a new outfit. It revealed a new outfit. That part was lit.
I like the part where she was about it. She had a little personal fashion show. Cause that was
outside. They was ready with the music. The runway was ready.
But if you think about it, that was a contribute to the cartoon.
That's the part you were talking about.
Because the cartoon, she wore that same dress in the cartoon. That little deep.
And I liked how in a way, she kept the. I'm not trying to sound rude, but the girl who I was by her in elementary school.
Okay.
I like that.
Girl.
Right.
Yes, I like the fact that Cruella kept her around.
They still stayed friends. She also stayed true to her two brothers.
Yeah.
These two guys.
But it got to a certain point of the movie where it was more Cruella than Estella.
Oh. The movie definitely starts off. It don't really start off slow. It starts out the gate.
Out of the gate, it does. Good movie.
With action, adventure.
Drama,
you don't know.
It's very suspenseful.
You don't know what's gonna happen next. So basically, the main character, Estella, is a aspiring fashion designer. I don't know why this part is showing, but she wants to do fashion, and then she comes up with all the. How did she get to the school anyway?
her mom probably walked.
She worked at like a Macy's as like a maid, cleaning and mopping and things like that. And then she saw the Baroness. The Baroness loved her fashions and hired her to work.
Wait, it was her career.
That scene was tough too. Should have judged on that. That scene was.
That was Liz's favorite part.
This my man too right here.
I like the trash truck part where she popped up with her outfit and then she rolled off on the trash truck and it like cascaded down the street. That part was tough too.
And also like, and the bullies were. How do I say this?
You said the police were what? You said the police?
Like, you know how like there was like this certain scene where like the brothers were in jail.
Okay.
And like CRUELLA just got a truck
and rode to the police station.
And just like rode through the police station. And the dogs were a huge asset to the other movies.
What about the moth dress?
Oh, the moth dress.
What you guys think about that?
The moth dress was clutch. Cause I thought it was really, I thought it was gold or something. I didn't think that was moths. Eggs.
I wasn't expecting it. I mean, definitely the movie had a lot of twists and turns. You didn't know where it was gonna go. It was not predictable. The movie was not predictable at all.
This is a well-written movie. I give this is a well-written movie.
There has to be a part 2. It ended with a hostile takeover.
It did.
CRUELLA took over.
Period.
The Baroness had to go to jail.
She's like, she did what she said. She bore her down. She said she wanted to take everything from her. And she took it from her.
And she did.
She took everything from her. And she was mopping
She started
floors.
from the bottom.
Yeah.
Now we here.
She was drunk at work.
And her actual career started from the window.
Killed her mom.
Well, technically that wasn't her mom. That was the lady that raised her.
Oh, yes, but her mom was the
Baroness is her mom in real life.
Right.
Now that my mouth hit the floor when that was
crazy.
discovered. Yeah, that was awesome.
Tough.
I don't know how she did that.
And
from rag to riches.
Definitely.
Rag the riches.
And like it's the fact that she had to like dye her hair. Like
those are wigs. She had on wigs. Her natural
that
hair
part right
color
there was the best part.
That's to me it was
that's
one of the best parts. The lighten up the fire dress,
yes.
the trash truck dress, the moth dress, the fashion show that was outside. They was ready to go.
And like in any scene, it's like any fashion show, any event, CRUELLA would eventually take over. You wouldn't know when, but you just kind of knew that she would take over.
Gonna pop up. She was gonna pop up out of nowhere.
And she felt that. I like that part was a classic homage to the actual movie. That was paying homage to the movie. That dress, that part was tough. That part was tough.
And I also think a lesson learned, a message from the movie was to be yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Be original.
Don't try to be nice.
Treat everybody nice. Don't try to be like anybody else. Do your own fashion. Follow your own path. And it might get you success. You might end up really being well. And also, like Josiah said, don't treat everybody mean, because the Baroness treated everybody like trash around her. And then her right-hand man ended up betraying her and helping her child, her long lost. That part was cool too.
Yeah. The fact that
I don't see her as a bad guy no more. Like CRUELLA, after watching this, CRUELLA's not a bad guy in my eyes. I mean, she did bad things, but for the common sense of the word being a villain, I don't see her as a villain anymore. Like every thought of her being a villain in my mind from childhood is gone now after watching the movie.
I have to watch the cartoon again because I don't quite remember it exactly.
CRUELLA was a bad guy. CRUELLA was a bad guy.
Don't be like Jessica.
Which is what?
Don't watch CRUELLA if you never watched 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, I watched it, but it was like years and years ago. It was like 20 years ago when I watched it.
Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have Disney Plus, and we can watch it.
Yes, you guys, download Disney Plus, Fire Stick, whatever you need to do. Watch this movie.
But the thing is, you have to get like Premier access.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
But you know what?
It was worth it. The movie was worth it.
Go on the dark web and find it.
No, I don't know about that. How you know what the dark web is? Let's see.
It was interesting.
I'm calling your mom.
Right now.
I'm telling.
No, because Liz
I'm snitching on camera. Where my phone at?
Liz watches.
Who's Liz? You name dropping? Oh man, I'm snitching. I'm snitching. You name dropping?
All right, you guys, let's wrap this up. Final thoughts.
The mauve dress.
Okay, final thoughts on Cruella de Vil.
I'm in the fashion a little bit, but this movie was like it for me.
My final.
It had some dark moments, but overall, it was. I think this I have to get a rating like PG-15, not 13, but
Because
No.
Cruella died like 3 times, came back to life.
you shouldn't even watch it. This little movie.
No,
yeah.
I think it was fine. 10 years or older, I think is good.
Okay. This is not kid
Even
friendly.
9 years old.
This is not kid friendly.
It wasn't that bad. It was a little bit of drinking.
Little
She
dark.
stole a couple cars,
Like she stole
a couple robberies in it.
Couple robberies.
But with
Because they stole a truck, they stole a car, they stole the jewelry,
Oh, that's true.
they ruined her fashions.
But the thing is, that dress was really pretty.
Who's this white guy?
I
And
don't
also,
know.
so final thoughts, friends. Josiah,
Okay.
what's your final thought
That's
to
the
wrap this
Joker.
up?
Okay, honestly, there's gonna be an individual since we talked about that.
It has
I
to be
feel
a
like-
part 2.
I feel like there's gonna be a war between that.
The Joker
And
and
Cruella.
okay,
Okay, that's two different things, but
I
they
know,
were both
I-
crazy.
I know, but I feel like there's gonna be like a person.
It's a connection.
War.
you talking about like identity crisis? I got you, Addison. I can see that.
It has to be a part 2 to this movie.
Yes.
Stop what you're doing.
Go watch.
It's not the best film of the year because that goes to
Joker.
Remorse.
Huh?
What is it? Without Remorse on Amazon. But this might be number 2, high up there. Number 2.
I said Joker.
Hold up, you saw the Joker?
Suicide
Okay, so
Squad.
Josiah, what's your thoughts to wrap this up so we can
Suicide Squad.
let our friends get on with their
Okay.
lives?
My final thoughts were: Cruella is an iconic, and everybody should aspire to be like her. Not like with the villain stuff, but
As
be-
far as fashion,
and like be bold,
confident, yeah.
And don't let your mom give you. No, that sounds weird.
Uh-oh.
Don't
Yeah,
let your mom.
mother-daughter relationships.
Don't let your mom tell you what to do.
Uh,
Don't let your mom.
no, I disagree with that.
Uninspire you. Don't let your mom uninspire you.
This is dark.
Okay,
This is
Josiah. All right, Josiah, your
Mhm.
final thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm telling. Just let you know after this video.
Ah!
So we can wrap
The
this
original
up.
Cruella.
Yo.
And she looked like her. The white lady in the movie looked
Look
like
just
her.
like the original Cruella. That's how she used to act.
And Cruella had a baby. No, the Baroness. That was her name. All right, your final
My
thoughts.
final thoughts is that I love Cruella, and I look at Cruella DeVille, the bad guy, in a different light. So, shout out to all my viewers. Make sure you take a look at hit the like button, like our page.
Comment below.
Comment below. Good or bad comments. We love them all. Shout out to Addison for coming out.
Yes, our special guest.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! And,
All right.
Thank you, all our fans. Keep hitting the like button. We building up, y'all. Keep following us. Keep going. Let's go.
Good night.